inequalities and dividing by a negative. So if I had the problem negative 3x plus 6 is less than or equal to 18. Okay, just going through the steps as we normally would. Let's go with a more fun color. That's kind of dark. Anyway, as we normally would, we would subtract 6 here, subtract 6 here, and that would give me negative 3x is less than or equal to 12. 18 minus 6 is 12. And then we would divide by negative 3 on both sides, and we'd have to flip the sign because that's what the rules tell us we have to do. But why is it that the rule tells us that that's what we have to do? And this is why. And I can show you better than I can explain it, but what we want to do is, let's do this. We can do anything we want. It's an inequality, but we treat it like an equation. We can do anything we want as long as we do it to both sides. So let's add 3x to both sides. Okay, so negative 3x and a positive 3x, that gives me a 0. So 0 is less than or equal to 12 plus 3x. So now my x is positive, and that's great. That's kind of what I wanted. I don't want to solve for a negative x, and so it's a positive x now. And now I'm going to subtract 12 from both sides, and that gives me negative 12. 0 minus 12 is negative 12. Negative 12 is less than or equal to 3x. And I'm getting a little sideways here. It's just the way the drawing pad is. So negative 12 is less than 3x. I'm going to divide the 3 out from both sides, and that gives me that doesn't give me negative 12. That gives me negative 4 is less than or equal to my positive x. And I didn't have to flip the sign that way because my x is already positive. And I just went through I didn't divide by a negative. And that's what it does when we divide by a negative. It's really just kind of making that all one shortcut, so we don't have to move the x to the other side and then move the numbers back to this side. And that's how it works. Hopefully that video is helpful and makes sense and kind of clarifies why it is that you have to remember to flip the sign anytime you divide by a negative. It's because you're really moving everything to the other side and then moving the numbers back to this side, and that's how it works. And that'll be it.